Welcome. It is time once again for the Crazy Professor. Welcome. And we got a bunch of people in this random place. It is time once again for the Crazy Professor. Awesome. Welcome. Totally awesome, man. Totally awesome. Let me just see if I can figure it out. Okay, there it is. Awesome. How's everybody doing? Pretty good. Awesome. Yeah. Totally cool, man. Oh, yeah. I meant to hide that there. Fantastic. So we got another incredible, amazing, super duper adventure for everybody. And it's going to be super awesome and super fantastic. So who's all that's here over here? Who's all that's in the building? You guys can, go with like a nickname or something. We don't have to, you don't have to use your real name because we're broadcasting. Okay. So a nickname would be great. Who wants to play?
Oh, I want to play.
Okay, so we have one. Who else?
Oh, yeah. Hi again.
That's two. Who else wants to play? At least three people. One more. Great. Okay, so we have 4 teams. Let's get this going. Great. All right. First of all, let's see who's up today. Let's see who's up. All right, let me get your names. First and foremost, let's get all of your names. I'll be the last person on this list, the Crazy Professor. And who's going to be number 1? Dima, are you playing with us?
Yeah, okay.
Dima is going to be first. And who's the second player?
I'm going to be the second player.
Oh, fantastic. All right. I'm just going to call you Mr. M. Is that cool?
Yeah, is that cool?
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Who else? Who's going to be the third player?
It's me, I guess.
Who is me, I guess?
It's Claire.
Okay. Yeah. It's Miss Claire. Fantastic. Let's get this going, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Dima, please pick a box.
I don't see what I need to take.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I see. It helps if I actually share the correct screen so you guys can see what's going on. All right. There you go. Please pick a box.
Number 10.
Number 10. Is it a man's responsibility to ask a woman out? If you're a woman, have you asked a man out on the first date? What do you think? Is it a man's responsibility or a woman's responsibility?
In my opinion, in our modern society, it's like there is no any difference. It can be a woman, it can be a man.
Okay. All right. Very good.
Especially it will be done in online.
Especially if it's done online. Okay. Very good. Thank you very much for sharing. Now it's time for Mr. M. Mr. M, please choose a box.
All right, I'm gonna choose the 5th box.
Box number 6. Indeed.
No, I mean 5. I mean.
Oh, okay. The 5th box.
Yeah. 5th.
What sport would be the funniest to add a mandatory amount of alcohol to?
Oh.
Mandatory amount. So they have to do that before they begin playing the sport. I don't partake. I don't drink, but it is pretty funny watching those guys do stuff.
No, I didn't get it.
Okay. Can anybody else try to answer this question?
Yep, I think I can.
Sure. So which sport would be the funniest to add a mandatory amount of alcohol to?
So playing chess would be the funniest sport in the world if it's gonna be compulsory if they drink the certain amount of alcohol before they start playing.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it would be I think it would be pool, to play in pool.
Playing pool? Okay. They have to get drunk before playing pool? Or they have to get drunk before playing chess? Either one would be perfectly fine. That would be pretty awkward. Yeah,
I think yes.
yeah, okay.
All right.
I guess
My
that
answer
could work.
is, I guess, my answer is, I guess it's a football.
Oh, football. I
If
was
the
just thinking that. Definitely.
if the football players like take some alcohol before the like game, it would be really funny how the way they're playing.
I see.
Yeah.
What about boxing? What do you think? Sometimes it's very funny to see when two drunk people trying to fight. What about
I-
boxing?
Oh,
I guess
yeah.
it would be dangerous. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, maybe boxing, but yeah, you're right. But, you know, there could be some kind of liability associated with that. I'm not a lawyer, but there might be some issues.
Yeah.
That might be, but not in the ring.
Okay. All right.
I think bowling would be fun.
Bowling. Yeah. Bowling, definitely. Nobody said the obvious answer, right? Which is, you know, swimming.
You mean a reason?
Swimming, but that group swimming that they do with the thing with a whole bunch of people at the same time, synchronized swimming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, synchronized swimming would be great. And I'm not just saying that because the whale is telling me to say that, because the whale is like a slug on my brain who controls what I say. I'm saying because that would be cool. That's why.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and go on to the next part. It is time for Claire to pick a box for us. Claire.
Let's choose 7.
Box number 7. Are you a risk taker? Why or why not?
I consider myself as a risk taker. Even though I am a girl, I left my house at the age of 14.
Wow.
To the capital after coming to the capital city. I mean, I started working on myself and working for making a living. And I could not stop myself from doing something because I used to believe very hard that if I want to do something, taking a risk can prevent me from putting a first step of doing it. That's why I have worked so many places, and I have a lot of friends of mine in my life from there, and they respect me, they appreciate me. When I ask help, they help me. Because of this, I think taking a risk is not for me. I mean, taking a risk is my meaning of my life.
Okay, very good. That was a good answer. Wow, you started working at such a young age. And you moved out pretty early.
Yeah, with my relative, but my relative was not capable of working because of she was disabled. I needed to take care of her. I just decided to take a risk.
I see. Wow, that's very commendable. That's a very good thing to do. That's great. Thank you very much for sharing. Anybody else? Any risk takers out there? Okay, I guess I can share a little bit. I'm definitely a risk taker.
Oh, sorry. I also. Oh, I won't interrupt you. Okay.
Oh no, go ahead. Let's hear what you got to say about that.
Maybe I used to be a risk taker when I was much younger. I used to drive at high speed Well, I didn't care about anything. I also used to ride my motorcycle when I was I wouldn't say kid, like a teenager.
Mhm.
But these days, I'm not doing that anymore. Well, what risks are you talking about? In jobs or in like physical risks of, yeah, I wouldn't probably dare to walk on the roof of a very high building. No, not these days, definitely not.
Oh, okay. So those are the kinds of things that you tend to avoid. Right.
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid all those things. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Very good.
Absolutely.
All right. Let's go to the next question. I get to pick one now. Number 21. Have you ever met somebody and immediately hit it off? What made you get along so quickly? To hit it off with somebody is to have a good relationship with somebody right away, right? You get off on the right foot right away, and you just feel like you've known this person for a good while or something, right? Yeah, I've met quite a few people like that. People that I found something in common with right away. What made us get along? I don't know. We would just kind of we were able to kind of find the same language. So I think that's probably it. We were able to find the same language and a lot of things in common. What about you? Have you ever hit it off with somebody immediately?
So, may I answer for this question?
Go for it.
Yeah. Talking about this stuff, I would say that when I was working at my last job, I just hit off. I just met a friend of mine who has been who we guys bonded with very strong stripe, invisible stripe. At that time, we immediately hit it off because she was also from a very like a poor family, and we had a lot in common, and we shared our secrets, and also these things made us to cut some shyness, and also holding us our back from communicating in the blink of an eye. And so far we have been getting along so good, and this girl can be very great example for this question.
Good. Very good answer. Thank you very much. Anybody else? All right. Let's go on to the next question then. Dima, it's your turn. Pick a box.
Yeah. Number 15.
Number 15. Go to last place. You fell on a banana. Mr. M, it's your turn. Let's have you pick a box, Mr. M.
All right. Number 1.
Number 1. Describe a trip that didn't go as you had planned or expected.
All right.
Oh, may I answer for this question if you don't mind?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
So last year around spring time, roughly. So me and my 3 or 4 friends planned to take a picnic, to have a picnic in our neighborhood park, and we planned everything beforehand. We just prepare meals, and we bought drinks, and we ordered pizza. But like we noticed that the next day that we planned, there were clouds, and we felt that it was going to rain, and anyway we decided to take a risk because we saw that may not be raining, and then we just went to the park, and we just took our stuff, our meals to glucose, and then after 15 or 20 minutes later it started raining. The rain looked like cats and dogs, and we barely found a shelter, and just we expected the rain stopping. I think for 2 or 3 hours, and then we just went to our homes and continued our party at our home.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much for sharing that. Quite a story. Let me give you a little bit of feedback here. Look how we say these two verbs. Planned. Planned.
Planned.
Very good.
Planned.
Pizza.
Pizza.
Pizza. All right. Let's use something like this. We plan to eat some pizza.
We planned to eat some pizza.
Okay. Remember, you can connect these to sound more efficient. We plan to eat some pizza.
We plan to eat some pizza.
Very good. We plan to eat some pizza.
We plan to eat some pizza.
Very nice. Good connected speech. All right. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and go for the next question, everybody. Thank you for sharing that story. And it's time for Claire. Claire, please pick a box.
Let's go for 13.
Number 13. Do you plan your trips, or are you a last-minute type of person? Do you make a list of things you have to pick, or have to pack?
So, as I am a busy bee, I try to plan my trips with my friend beforehand as possible as we can, because we want our trip to be very well planned and also well organized. As if we organize or plan something on time, it can be very fun, and also if you feel that your plan, if everything goes according to your plan, you also and your friends also can be very satisfied and very glad. That's why we try to plan every single stuff, not just the when it comes to lists that we take into consider, that we make a list of things that we have to pack, because like I told you as I told you, when we plan when we plan different sort of games during our trip, we of course go to the supermarket and look at the list, and it can be very helpful if we look at the list to pick or to buy a right thing for us, not to waste our time and not to waste our money at the same time.
Okay, very good. Excellent answer. Anybody else? Do you plan to, do you plan your trips ahead of time, or do you just kind of do stuff however you do it, you know? Do you do stuff on the fly? Do you guys plan your trips? Or a little bit of both sometimes. All right, let's give you a little bit of feedback then. So let me show you how you pronounced your endings a little bit. In particular, this word. Right? Which category does this fall into? Do you pronounce it with an id? Do you pronounce it with a T or a D sound?
Let me look at the... Which word are you talking about?
Well planned.
Planned. Oh,
Yeah. Duh. Planned. Because
I-
look,
I
it's in this
yeah, yeah.
category. N, right? Mm-hmm. Words that have a T at the end or a D at the end, we say with an id. Wanted, needed.
wanted.
If-
Wanted.
Yeah. If a word is voiceless, that means there's no vibration in the throat, right? Like there's no vibration,
Yes.
then it has a T sound, like helped, because
Help.
is a whisper. There's no vibration in the throat. Whereas the other
Plan.
ones, if it's voiced, it's simple. It's a simple D sound at the end. If you go love, you can tell that it's voiced. Loved,
Loved.
planned.
Loved.
No. See how it's voiced? There's vibration in the throat. That has a D sound to it. Yeah. Oh, also, let's look at something else. Is this the correct word to use?
I can't see screen. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Yeah, you can't see the screen. Sure. It helps if I show you the screen. Right? Here we go. Can you see the screen now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the correct form? List that we take into
Consideration.
consideration. Very good. Good job. And what part of speech is that?
It's noun.
Yeah, exactly. Very good. Excellent. So again, review the way we pronounce the D sounds at the end of past simple and past participle verbs and adjectives too.
Yeah.
So those are the rules. I'll post this in Telegram for everybody. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and get back to the game, everybody. Yeah, let me switch it back to this thing. So you all should be able to see the board. Can everybody see the board?
Yep, we can.
Great, excellent. Great. All right, and now it's time for me to pick a box. Let me make sure that the viewers can see everything too. And I'm gonna go with box number 9. Do you laugh when other people make mistakes or have accidents? Is it funny when someone falls over? When is it okay to laugh at another person? And when is it not a good idea? Okay. Well, go ahead. I'll let you start.
I love.
As long as they don't hurt themselves too badly, yeah, you know, as long as they laugh about it too, you know what I mean? If they laugh too, then I laugh with them. Definitely. It's funny if they don't get hurt too much. Obviously, if they get severely injured, now it's not a laughing matter. What do you all think?
I don't actually laugh when people make mistakes. But after a few days or months later, I can remember it and I can laugh at it, but not at that time.
Okay, very good. Yeah, it's like that for me too. Yeah. After some time has passed. It depends on the mistake. But yeah, definitely. All right, anybody else?
Yeah, you say truth. That's depend on what mistake happened.
Absolutely.
Mistake, yeah.
Yeah,
It depends on the situation, of course.
certainly.
Yeah, so you have to know in which situation you should laugh and in which you shouldn't.
Absolutely. I agree 100%.
It reminds me of a movie with Adrian Celentano when I forget its name, but she was watching something on TV and she was laughing and she was crying. And it's very bad when people fall. Probably it hurts. But when she fell, he started to laugh. Well, what's the name in English? I don't remember. Never mind. It depends. Yeah, sometimes you understand it hurts, but it looks so funny.
Yeah,
You can't but
definitely.
laugh.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that.
Yes, especially when, when a giant whale crushes a man's skull because he's wearing it on his head. That's really funny.
Yeah, totally.
Scooby-Doo.
Okay, well, when that
Like-
happens, yeah, I'll give you all permission to laugh. He's concerned about the whale crushing my head, but it hasn't happened yet because my head is super strong and it can contain the full weight of a giant blue whale. Nice. Okay. Next question, Dima, your turn.
Number 19.
Number 19. What cities would you love to discover?
I think I would like to discover New York, maybe. It's a gigantic city. So yeah, in my opinion, I would like to go there in the
Okay.
near future.
I see. You would like to discover New York. Yeah,
Yeah.
I see. And what are you willing to do in New York? Are you going to be a street bum? Or are you going to...
I just want to wandering through the streets, like looking through all these skyscrapers.
Yeah. Yeah, and panhandling and
and
asking people for money.
Just feel this vibe.
Just to feel the vibe.
No, I don't know. I don't want to pay money.
Oh, okay. Yes, I see. Very good. Speaking of panhandling, you guys can use this QR code to make a small donation to the Crazy Professor. Totally fine.
Yep.
All right. Very good. I would like to discover the city of El Dorado. Some people say that there's a city made out of gold. And yeah, that would be a pretty cool one to discover. Okay. Anybody else? What city would you like to discover?
I'd like to discover maybe Florence. That's so interesting and historical place.
Oh, Florence.
There you have, so many museums.
Oh, Florence,
Interesting
Italy.
place. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Very good. Very good.
Yeah, it's so interesting place.
As for me, guys,
And then what about you?
my purpose is Dublin and other cities of Ireland. I like this type of weather when it isn't hot, when it isn't cold, something like middle. And I don't know, in these places you can jogging, running near the ocean, and just
You
have
mean
fun. So I
yeah,
think this
fun?
atmosphere is for me.
Okay.
I mean about Dublin and other cities
May I
of
also
Ireland.
give an example?
All right. Very good. So Dublin, Ireland. You would like to discover Ireland. And then you would chase a leprechaun through the
Yeah,
streets of Dublin. And then he would lead you
Can I?
to the pot of gold
Maybe,
at the end of the rainbow. Very good. Okay, so we got a man who wants to go panhandling in New York, a man that wants to chase leprechauns through Dublin, and a man that wants to eat pizza in Italy, in Florence. And what about the lady?
So, I given an opportunity, I would love to discover Hiroshima and Nagasaki, these cities, because if you guys remember that in 1945, oh my God, if my memory serves me well, there was exploded atomic bomb.
There was, an atomic bomb exploded. Yeah, I remember that. That happened like last
Yeah.
week. Totally remember that.
Big Bang.
But despite of this, during 100 year, during a century, the cities able to could recover themselves.
That's
And
right.
if we visit these places, we don't even think that there was an accident, very serious accident just
It
100
wasn't
years ago.
exactly an accident, but sure. It was an incident, but not an accident.
Oh, incident, yeah.
Yes. An accident usually implies that something was done unintentionally. An incident does not. Yeah, you can just say it was a major event.
Yeah, major event.
Sure.
Incident would be a very great word choice.
Indeed. Probably a bit of an understatement, right? Yeah. Okay, very good. Some interesting answers. So you would go to Hiroshima, Nagasaki. So that way.
Yeah, but like for me, I would like to discover cities like Dubai, Los Angeles, but but I think that Los Angeles is not like city, it's like town, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Los Angeles, Miami.
No, that's it.
Miami, yeah.
I like her answer the best because her answer has like radiation. Because I want some radiation. I want to become a super mutant. Thanks to radiation. That'd be really great. Yeah.
Yes, you will join us. You too will become a mutant, man. It's great, man. Yeah. Get radiation. It's good for you.
Exactly. Yes. Okay. All right. Let's go on to the next question. Thank you very much, Mr. M. It's time for you to pick a question box.
Oh man, I wanted to put in a couple of words, but it's too late. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Well, I'd let you do that, but I'm afraid a couple words won't fit. We need
I
make
wanted
more
to
room
discover
for those.
Chernobyl. Like to
Chernobyl.
see all those, abandoned buildings and cars, and everything is rusty.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah,
there's
it's been
radiation.
For about 40 years, it's been abandoned. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
It might. I don't think it's dangerous anymore. But
yeah, probably not.
Still. Okay.
It's dangerous in different place because
Yeah.
radiation is there still.
That's right.
Still stays there.
But it's not dangerous as it used to be.
Indeed, that's
It's
a very
kill
good point.
you as time.
Yeah, maybe, or maybe it might turn you into a super mutant.
Oh.
I guess there's only one way to find out, and that's to visit, see what happens. Mr. M, it's your turn. Pick a box, super mutant, Mr. M. You're gonna pick a box? Mr. M, I'm gonna pick a box for you. Box number 4. You have to give a number of points to Claire. How many points would you like to give Claire?
He's not there, I think.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna give you 100 points or something, or the maximum number of points possible. Claire, it's your turn.
Let me pick up number 18.
Number 18. Do you want to move to a different neighborhood? Where would you like to live besides outer space?
I would love to move to Switzerland.
Where?
Switzerland.
Oh, okay. You want to move to
Can you?
Switzerland? Why do you want to move to Switzerland? To be neutral? Is that it? Do you want to be neutral?
So from my childhood, I have been getting through very hard times, and for me, like tranquility is something that I really appreciate, actually, and that's why Switzerland is surrounded by mountain areas, and you can see natural picturesque views, and you can just unwind and put your head down, and you can chill, relax.
Yeah, you can unwind.
Through nature, through environment, and I think all the time I have been chasing tranquility in my life. That's why I like Switzerland is a very great opportunity for me to live in this life and to feel the vibe.
Very good. I have been chasing delicious krill. I could never get enough krill. And I'm not just saying that because I have a whale in my head who is mind controlling me through a neural connection. But yes, chasing tranquility is also good.
Can you also share this? Did you take a notes another version that you are bringing instead of chasing tranquility or something like that?
Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, absolutely. Very good. Let's go ahead. What about you guys? What neighborhood do y'all want to move to?
Sorry, can I ask you a question?
Sure, go for it.
Yeah, but it's out of interest. But like, yeah, just personally, what do you think about like homeless people in California? I know that you live there. So what do you think about it?
Oh, well, yeah, California's a mess, and you should leave California as soon as you can if you still live there. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. Go to Texas instead or something. Or better yet, leave the whole country if you can. That's probably the best option. But okay. All right, very good. Let's pick another box. It's my turn, number 17. Are there any kinds of polite behavior in your country that might surprise a foreigner? Or what should visitors to your country know about being polite? Oh, that's a tough one. What do y'all think? Y'all want to try this question? Okay, let's pass this one. We're going to pass on this question. Dima, it's your turn.
Number 11.
Number 11. Do you have any friends who are much older or younger than you? Is age important in a friendship? Is age important? Is it a big deal? What do you think?
Yeah, in my opinion, it's a big deal because you have to choose the people with this almost the same age, because probably you'll have the same interest, and if the person much younger, probably the interest will be much different with you than you have. So if you want to be in the same vibe with the person, you like have a conversation or speak, or you as a friend, probably you'll have to have like the similar age.
Okay, a very good answer.
Question.
Excellent. Maybe not
that mad guy Doc Brown.
Yeah,
from
definitely. That's a very good example. Marty McFly and Doc Brown. They get along pretty well, right? Yeah, like two peas in a pod right there. Fantastic.
Yeah, both peas in a pod.
All right, let's go with another question. Mr. M, I'm going to pick for you since you're not here. Mr. M, is it okay to date someone your friend already dated, or are they forever off limits?
What does off limits mean?
Off limits, that means you can't go near them, okay? They are permanently barred, so to speak, or you are permanently barred from approaching them or trying to ask them out on a date, right? Off limits. If it's off limits, you can't go there. For example, if there's a big fence or something like that, and there's some private property, and there's a warning sign saying off limits, or get off my property, or this is private property, then that property is off limits, and you might not want to go there unless you want to get shot, right? Likewise, if it's off limits, it's prohibited. Not allowed. Banned.
May I answer for this question?
Yeah, go for it. You may answer this question at your convenience.
So, if I find this person, I mean, a person who date with my friend.
Who dated your friend?
If I dated with my friend, if I find this person suitable or match to my personal traits, my character or my beliefs and my personality, I would give a try, because it's really hard today to find someone who can understand you and can be found, but a person who is gonna be suitable for all your standards, all your everything that you are belong to you can be very challenging, can be very hard. That's why I would try it.
Very good. Okay, but what if your friend has a problem with that? What if your friend says, that's not okay? What if your friend has an issue with that?
So I would explain everything to her calmly, and I would explain everything that's going on with me and with him, between us. If the opposite side, I mean, if my friend's ex can find me as well appropriate to himself, I don't hesitate here.
Oh, okay, very good. I see.
After this kind of dating, they are not going to be friends any longer.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, your friend's probably not going to be around too long and stuff.
You need to wait all the pros and cons, because on the other hand, we have friend, and in the other hand, we have a date. So I would choose friend instead of date.
That's a very good point. Certainly.
It's kind of immoral, I think.
You think
Even
so?
it's but friends can be found.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
No, to build a friend relationship is much difficult than to find someone to date.
Oh, it used to be difficult back in 2000 or 2005, but right now it's very easy, actually, to find someone.
If we consider women, of course, it's easy for women to find a date. So if we consider men, I wouldn't say that for men it's easy to find a date.
It differs gender to gender. That's exactly.
Yeah.
That's obvious.
I think probably these days no one pays attention to this issue. Maybe it used to be kind of sacred not to date your friend's ex. Well, but this what happened to me once, a long time ago. Like, I married the girlfriend of my former friend. Yeah.
Oh.
We stopped being friends, of course.
Brief example.
And additionally, how are you going to look at your friend's eyes if you dated with his girlfriend or boyfriend?
Yeah, okay. If you dated that person, if you dated his girlfriend, yeah, you don't have to use a preposition there. Sure.
Yeah, preposition should be.
Okay. I guess that's a good point. I don't know. That's a tough one. Wow, we got a tough one. I guess it depends on how important that friendship is to you and stuff, right? And also, it depends. Maybe you have a cool friend that they don't care, right? It's not like a big deal for them. Or maybe they got hurt real bad by this person and their heart is broken. And it would just kill them if you were to date that person. it would just be real bad. So it depends, you know. Maybe you should. You would. It's probably best to ask your friend, right? Oh, or something, or not ask, or at least be like, hey, you know, yeah, she asked me out on a date. What do you think about that? Isn't that weird? Right? And then see what your friend says. That's a tough one. Yeah.
Very
Definitely. Very good. All right. Fantastic. Indeed.
You better not, man. You better not. Do or do not date your best friend's ex. Bad idea it is.
Okay. Thank you very much for that insight. So the Jedi Master says it's a bad idea. Well, I don't know. I think it depends. Claire, it's your turn.
It's my turn already. Let's pick up number 6.
Number 6. We dare you. What have you wanted to do, but we're very afraid to try? Something you wanted to do, but you were afraid to try.
It can be bungee jumping.
Bungee jumping.
Do you know the meaning of bungee jumping?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I've never done it. I've done skydiving, but I've never bungee jumped.
Yeah, I have never done it too, but I have really wanted it to do. But I was really afraid at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah, you have never done it either, because it's a negative. Oh, instead of 2.
Either, yeah.
Either, yeah.
Either.
Very good. Okay. What about you guys? What have you wanted to do but were afraid to try?
Well, it's a difficult question, definitely.
It's a difficult question.
Yeah, because you can think of what you wanted to do, but you never, you have always been afraid to try. Well,
yeah, like
if you're
you
afraid
always
of
wanted
something, you
to
don't
rob a
even try.
bank, right? Like rob a bank, but you've always been too afraid to try it, because robbing a bank, that sounds like it might be a lot of work and stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah.
So, do you want me to give more additionals to my answer? Because you should have given me the mark for my answer. That's why I gave only short answer, and I'm not satisfied.
Oh, okay, sure. You can give more, you can give a bigger answer. Sure, go for it.
Yeah, it can. I would say that it can. I would say that bungee jumping. My friends try it to do it. What in 2019, but I could not do this because I was really afraid of hate, and I was really afraid of it, and I did not dare do this, and still I hesitate to try bungee jumping.
Oh, okay.
But I really enjoy when my friends are yelling, and they are just laughing when they are doing this. It gives you adrenaline when you do this, when you try this.
Okay, very good. Excellent. Good answer. Thank you very much for telling us quite a bit more about that. Awesome. All right, let's go with the next one. You guys are doing great. Using some very good language today. Number 8, which pets should sleep outside at night? Which pets should stay inside at night? Probably sharks should probably stay outside, but whales should stay inside. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Or maybe cats. Cats should probably stay inside at night, right? Definitely. Yeah. I don't know. I think most people keep their dogs inside, but It kind of depends. What do y'all think?
How can you keep a dog outside if they live, I mean dogs, they live in the same apartment?
Yeah,
Well,
that's true, I guess.
if it would be a country house, yeah, definitely. But are they your pets or just your animals? It depends. A pet is someone you keep for pleasure,
Right.
for distraction.
Yeah, very good answer. That's a good point right there.
Oh,
If you live in an apartment,
also-
you can't really keep your dog outside, right?
and I would say that I would keep my dogs outside. As I grew up at the countryside or rural area.
In the
We used
countryside.
to in countryside. We used to keep our dogs outside, but our cows and our sheep inside.
Your sheep.
In the winter, sheep,
Yeah.
sheep and cow, horse inside. Dogs used to protect our animals when other wild animals are gonna come and or threaten them to eat.
Oh, threaten to eat them. They would walk up to him and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna eat you unless you give me my wallet." I see.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
and then
then,
you're like, "Oh, we better get some dogs to protect our pets."
Yeah,
Unless they threaten us some more. Or for example, they might threaten us with a lawsuit by writing a letter of intent or a cease and desist letter. Exactly.
yeah, maybe.
And what about sharks and whales?
Sharks?
Yeah, sharks and whales. Sharks and whales, yeah.
They cannot live in land. They can live in marine or water.
Oh. She's right. Mind blown.
She's right. She's right. What you're doing is impossible. You got a wheel in your head. How are you doing that?
Does anyone keep sharks as pets?
This is impossible. What he's doing is impossible, man.
In aquarium, probably.
He's got some kind of mutant whale on his head, man.
And at night, you just tell them, you guys go out for a walk in the neighboring river, for example.
Oh yeah, I guess so. I hadn't thought of that either. You just go for a walk in the neighboring river and things like that. That might work pretty well as well. Very good. Okay, good talk so far, everybody. Now it's time for Dima. Dima, you pick a box.
Number 23.
Number 23. Dima, you get double points.
Awesome.
Mr. M, it's your turn. All right, Mr. M. What's the place that left you the deepest impression when traveling? The place that left you the deepest impression.
In a negative context or positive context?
That it was under the ocean and you were swimming, catching krill with your giant mouth.
Negative experience or positive experience?
Oh, you can talk about either one.
If we talk about negative experience, I used to be in Syria after earthquake. I was there as a volunteer and it was shocked me.
Wow. Yeah, that would definitely leave quite an impression.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good that you were doing that much volunteer work, man. Appreciate that. That's good. Volunteer work's important. Anybody else?
I don't have any idea for this question actually.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, let's go on to the next question then. Claire, your turn.
Let's go for 14.
Number 14. You lose 25 points. My turn. I swap points. Let's swap points with Dima. I'm gonna steal all your points, Dima. Your turn.
Why you didn't touch Euro points? Why,
Because
Dima?
you had the most points. Now I
Yeah,
have your points and you have
you are
mine.
not
It's just
crazy.
like that movie. It's just like that
You know,
movie.
you are not crazy professor. You're tricky professor.
The tricky professor.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it was
Yes.
smart move. It was smart move. Yeah, I'll choose number 20.
And then next we're gonna swap bodies. It'll be like in that movie where that lady swapped with that high school girl, right? So you're gonna be the crazy professor. I'm gonna be you, Dima. Yes, and that's gonna be way different, right? Because you are Dima, and I'm the crazy professor. Yes.
Yeah.
And then you're the one that's gonna have to swim around and catch a krill. And I'm gonna have to do whatever it is that you do right now. So keep that in mind. I swap points, but it's possible that we might swap as well. All right. What was the number again, Dima?
Number 20. 20.
Number 20. What is the best and worst thing about traveling to a new country?
My opinion, the best thing to travel in a new country is actually new opportunity and new possibility
to eat krill.
Yeah, to like look how people live in this country, the country that you arrived. And the worst thing, it's a lack of this culture, because if you go somewhere, you'll feel it definitely.
Mm-hmm.
And the lack of communication, because definitely you will not be at the same level of language
Very good.
than native speakers.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, this is my question. This is my answer.
Good.
Question.
Good. Excellent. Good answer. That's a good point. Okay, let's go on to the next question, everybody. Mr. M wins 25 points. Claire, pick a box.
Number 2.
Number 2. Can you imagine living on the streets? What would be most uncomfortable about that situation, and how would you survive?
Actually, from my experience,
Really?
from my experience, I can say that there is nothing the worst thing in this life rather than living in the street.
Mm-hmm. You don't think there's
Living
anything
on
worse?
On the street, because when I just left at street without money, without friends, with no one, I felt really depressed, and also I didn't know what to do. Depressed and
You'd be depressed with a t sound.
Depressed.
Yeah, because it's s, right, voiceless.
Yeah, and I didn't know what to do. And many people at night just stopped by me, and they asked me if I am free. They misunderstood me, and I was really afraid of this sort of really mean people. They and also some of them offered me their apartment, but I did not go for it.
Right. Yeah.
And also this is really uncomfortable, because I used to have a dignity. I used to have a little bit proud, and I was really shy and worried if someone, my friend or a relative, were gonna see me on the street or cross the road along me. What I was really afraid of losing my face in front of them, and that was the very uncomfortable.
Wow, that's
situation.
yeah, that's really deep, man. I can't even imagine what that's like. I've never been in that position.
It was very, very scary, and it happened only once, and I took very great lesson from that time. I used to be young and I used to be naughty, and yeah, but I survived it. I managed to survive. I
You
managed
managed to survive. Good. Well, I applaud you. I applaud you. Thank you for sharing such a candid and sincere story. That's incredible. And you sound like you're a survivor, and you're a real go-getter. You hang in there. You know, keep doing what you do. All right. One last question, everybody. If money was no object, nothing was impossible. What would you want to do? If money was no object, but it is, so feel free to use this QR code to send a donation. Hold on a second. Oh, it's mirroring. It'll reappear in a few seconds. But if money was no object, what would you do? I'd probably, expand my online school. That would be really cool. That'd be really fantastic. Because right now my online school has like a lot of very great programs, and it's coming along pretty well. But if it was no object whatsoever, I'd probably do a lot more with it. Definitely. Yeah. I'll probably hire a few more teachers, or hire some teachers, and maybe bring a few teachers in and stuff. That'd be kind of cool. So, yeah.
Can you
I'd probably do a lot more
question?
volunteer work. Yeah, if money was not a thing, right? If money was just not a thing, what would you want to do? I'd probably start my own space agency, and I'd go into outer space. And what about you?
Yeah, fantastic.
It'd definitely be communism all over the world.
You would be communism? Why is that?
Because if money was no object, you could take whatever you wanted.
No, if money was no object to you, if you had unlimited money.
It's very interesting.
So actually, I have never given a thought because I have never taken any very big amount of money so far. That's why maybe I would have set up a new business, and I would use rest of it for traveling, and rest of it for charity and for my family needings. And also I would buy a wheelchair for my relative that I told you about. Just a few minutes.
Very good. That's good. Very good answer. I definitely do a lot more charity work. That's for sure. That'd be really cool. Great. Anybody else? All right. This is a tough question. All right. That's it for the game, and I am the winner today. That's right.
You're a cheater of the day.
Oh.
Not a winner, you're a cheater.
Winner. You're just a sore loser. That's all. No, just kidding. Yes, indeed. Until next time, everybody. I hope you all had fun. Thank you very much for participating. I hope to see you guys next time, and have a great day.
Have a good day. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Professor. You were very